and then it's okay, so okay, sorry, I just kind of lost the song, but here we go. So you're gonna do the am I right, 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 and then you kind of do a C chord. Etc. So this is this kind of weird chord up here. 12th, 17th fret on the A string. 17th fret on the A string and 15th fret on the B string, and you want to try and only hit those notes. Oops. I mean, obviously I can't play it perfectly, so I kind of hit some random notes, but you get the idea. You can practice muting and everything. Basically, I just mute the two middle strings with my ring finger, so back to that C chord. 3, 2, 0, 3 is the one you want to use. So it goes, you keep your fingers in the same positioning for these top chords, just move them to different like fret positions. So 15th fret, no, 17th, and then 2 mutes, and then 15th, and then 15th on the A string now. 14th, I'm sorry, 14th on the A string, 2 mutes, and then 12 on the B string. So you just want to go down to the 12th fret on the A string and then to the 10th fret on the A string. So last part, My Mom's God is a Woman, etc. Start on that same C chord. So it's C, G. So that was, so God is a woman and my mom, she is a witch. I like this. This, the other chord I was playing in there is 2nd fret on the E string, and then next to open, and then 2nd fret on the G, 3rd fret on the B. So you kind of hammer on that G note right there, 3rd fret on the E string. So my mom's God is a woman and my mom, she is a witch. I like this. Repeat that again. My hell comes from inside. Blah blah blah. No, not blah blah blah. I shouldn't say that. But yeah. Then you go back into the first part. Everyone's afraid of their own lies. Yep. So that's that. Yeah. Just so you know, I didn't really have a plan for this tutorial. So I'm kind of just trying to explain it the best I can. I'm sure it could be better, but yeah, I'm doing the best that I can. Okay, so got You're the Good Things and Lives. Now for Third Planet. Oops. So it's this, intro part. So that's going to be using the A, D, and G strings, and 10th fret on the A, 9th fret on the D, and 7th fret on the G. So, and the pattern is D, A, G, A, D, A, G, A, and then gonna do this on the D string, kind of like a hammer-on, pull-off little riff. And you're just hammering on to the 10th fret from the 9th, and then you go back. There is the 8th fret on the B string, so everything that keeps them together is falling apart. Got this thing that I consider my only art is flipping people over. My boss just quit the job, says he's going out to find the blind spots no there. The third planet is sure that they're being watched by a night in the sky that can't be stopped. When you get to the promised land, you gotta shake that ice hand. So it's kind of just going off those notes for that whole part, and then it goes to this chords part, which is starting on the A string, 10th fret, 9th fret on the D, mute the next string, which is the G, and then on the B, 10th fret. So you basically just want to hit these three notes, mute all the other ones. So move your these two fingers over, so instead of being on the A and D strings, it's going to be on the E and A. So, and the same deal, mute all the other ones, and then just move this position down 1, 2 frets. So through until he says, that's how the world will end. And then it breaks into this part, which is beginning on the A string, 10th fret, 9th fret on the D, and 12th fret on the G. So fret on the E, so. Oops. And then 9, 10 on the A, so. 7th on the A, and back to 10 on the E, so. This might not be exactly how it's played, but this is just how I've always played it, so. So the next part is on the E string, 7th fret, A string, 7th fret too, and you go up to the 9th fret, or no, yeah, the 9th fret on the A string, so back to the 7th, then the 8th, and then on the D string you do, and then last note's on the A, so. So that's basically that, and then back into the and that's it. Alright, so yeah, anyway, so that's You're the Good Things, Lives, and Third Planet. Hopefully that gave you a better idea of how to play it. I mean, these songs really aren't too hard, unless you're a real beginner, which don't feel bad about being a beginner, because everybody is at some point, obviously. Obviously you can find some tabs to kind of guide you. A lot of tabs are, kind of incorrect, but at least you can use them as a sort of a reference. The tab on ultimateguitar.com for lives should be pretty accurate. I didn't write it, but somebody else did, so. And okay, so in the next video, probably, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, so obviously leave a comment if you have any idea of what songs by Modest Mouse you want to learn. First tutorial I already covered. Did I cover? Bankrupt on Selling was one of them. Maybe Baby Blue Sedan, and I can't remember the other one, but you can check that out. I'll leave a link in the description for the first tutorial. And yeah, hope this helped a little bit, and try and